The thing with migration as a topic and why it's so toxic, it doesn't have to be toxic, is that it goes to the core of one of the key heuristics. And there you go, I said the word heuristics. We're going to explain what that is. But it's in other ways to say it goes really back to the most tribal part of our brain as humans, the part that really, if you think about it, made us survive over time, which was we were part of a tribe, and then there was someone or another tribe that was competing with us for food, for cover, and us protecting our own tribe at the expense of the other tribe was what made us over millions of years survive and evolve. But that's not the case anymore because we are Homo sapiens these days, and our survival skills are not so much related to tribalism, but actually cooperation. But still, there is something in our brain, at the back of our brain, that tells us, those people who are different, who are not part of our tribes, shouldn't be trusted. And all the problems that we have, of course, don't come from within ourselves. They are originated by those outside of our group. Now, in the topic of migration, outside of our group means an immigrant, but and the far right plays that card very effectively. But if you go also to the left and the far, especially the far left, those people who are outside of our tribe could be the rich, the tech billionaires. And so we are going to explore in this episode a little bit what's behind these human traits that drive emotions, that drive behavior, and that drive attitudes toward migration, and how we, pro-Europeans, progressives, we can take advantage of that in order to communicate positively about such an important phenomenon that is migration. Yeah. So what do you think? Should we get started?
Yeah, exactly. I think we want to kind of build the series with a how-to series, and how we always say how to talk to your crazy uncle about migration. We'll go through different topics, especially the polarizing ones, or the ones where we really haven't gotten it quite right just yet, because we really want to help pro-Democrats, we want to help progressives in their political messaging. So hopefully you also walk away from this podcast with some talking points and a little toolbox of how to talk to those persuadables in your life ahead of the big elections.
All right, so let's start with the basics. Let's start with some tips and some tricks that we political communicators have in our pocket, and we're going to reveal them to every one of our listeners, which is the difference between, or let's say that there are like three different concepts that are really important to understand. One is narratives, and what is the effect of a narrative that really has the support of the public opinion, and that there are values associated to that narrative. The second level is frames, which is very short how to use different words that trigger different emotions in people's brain. And last but not least, heuristics, which is the word that I said before, which are actually psychological, and those are traits that neuroscientists have documented over many, many years. So this is pure science about how our brain reacts to or takes shortcuts to make decisions, or to adopt or to vote, but maybe also to adopt a position around immigration or about taxes, right?